Bullying is one of the biggest problems in today's society. Statistics show that 77% of all students are bullied, and teens in grades 6 through 10 are the most likely to be involved.
I think people will tell you when they have found that they're feeling unsafe around somebody, or someone's being extremely difficult with them or verbally abusive, and someone's just knowing that their interaction with that individual is making them very uncomfortable. That person's often very critical of them and judgmental, and often tries to embarrass them in front of other people.
Here's what we typically see. We see kids, students suddenly don't want to come to school. Stomach aches, seem frightened, have difficulty sleeping. These are the kind of warning signs we tell parents about.
I would tell you it's probably one of the most difficult to try to combat, because probably twofold is our issue. Number one, specifically, I don't think kids think before they post, as far as different things in Facebook. And the second part of it is it doesn't necessarily happen in school. There are times that it does. There are times that kids can access Facebook or some type of social media in school, text, something like that. But typically it happens at home in off hours, in the middle of the night. Something's occurred, and so they do the texting then, or they do the posting on the social media. That's the hardest part to fight, because it's not really happening at school, even though it does have an impact on school.
We're noticing more cyberbullying related to just being generally disrespectful, unkind, threatening to students in such an intense way that it causes emotional distress for the victim.
I could see that taking place usually because of fear. You know, a lot of people don't understand how the gay and lesbian relationship works, and it kind of tends to frighten them. So instead of asking questions and finding out and being more concerned on how they can initiate positive roles in those individuals' life, they tend to take the opposite direction.
Our school district has a Board of Education policy on sexual harassment. It's in our student code of conduct. We have not noticed an increase or a large concern in our school district right now, specifically related to students being harassed or bullied due to their sexual orientation. It's something we're aware of, it's something we're watching for, it's part of our definition of bullying. There would certainly be consequences and interventions related to that.
And I think I would respond in two different ways if I'm a parent of a high school student versus a parent of a college student. So I would focus more on the college perspective. I would encourage my son or daughter to come in and talk to one of the counselors here on campus, talk to a trusted professor that they know, and if they need to, the next step would be to contact the campus police to make them aware of the situation. So definitely empowering the person that's being victimized to take steps to provide support and help in that situation. I
encourage our parents to call us. And when I say call us, there's a multitude of things they can do. But I've tried to communicate to our community that I want you to call me. If you don't want to necessarily call us and have that discussion, we have a form on our website. It's a bullying form that you can fill out. You can preserve your anonymity, and you can fill that out. That goes directly to our superintendent, as well as one of our assistant superintendents, and then she forwards that directly on to me. Once I get that, then I start the process of trying to investigate of what's going on.
Talking with the individuals, getting the school involved, hopefully getting the parents involved, those that are being bullied, and the parents of the ones that are actually doing the bullying.
Oftentimes people that are bullying or causing harassment are ones that do not accept responsibility for their actions, and they also often blame others for the troubles or their frustrations. So holding people accountable for the words and the actions that they may say to someone, or how they may treat someone in a classroom or on campus.
Next time you see someone getting bullied, take a stand. I'm Shawn Galushia for JCAV News.